Hey everyone, me again. Please excuse my appearance. I've got no makeup on, so my skin is looking very flushed and spotty, and I'm wearing my pyjama top, but that's because today I'm going to be dyeing my eyebrows. I've never done this before, but I thought if it goes wrong then at least I'll get a good video out of it. So this is the eyebrow kit that I'm going to be using today. This is from Eylure. This is in the shade dark brown. They only have two shades. They have dark brown or they have black, so obviously I went for dark brown, but I have seen reviews from other people who have kind of lighter hair like me, saying that if you don't leave it on for as long, then you can get a lighter result out of it. So that's what I'm hoping to achieve today. I think this costs somewhere in the region of £7.50. I got this at Boots, but you can also get it from Amazon and Superdrug and a whole load of other places. I'll leave some links in the description box below. You get the dye itself, you get the activator, you get a little mixy thing, you get an eyebrow brush to apply the product, you get some instructions, and it all comes in this little kind of plasticky tray thing, so you can actually mix the product in the tray bit here. So I've read the instructions and I've watched a couple of reviews as well, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. From watching various tutorials online and from reading reviews, I do have a few other bits and pieces that I'd recommend you have on standby. So I've got some cotton buds here just to clean things up if they get a bit messy. I've got tissue, I've got cleansing wipes, I've got cotton pads, and I've got a little angled brush that could potentially help me with the shape if that goes a bit funny, and I've got a little jar of lip balm just to kind of put around my eyebrows, just anywhere where I don't want the dye to stain my skin. So I've cleansed and dried my face, and I have kind of rubbed my eyebrows with a tissue as well just to get off any remaining oils left over from my moisturiser, any natural oils, that kind of thing. I'm also going to take this lip balm and just put it around my eyebrows and just anywhere where I don't want the dye to stain. And then I'm just going to take a cotton bud and just make sure that none of that lip balm got in my eyebrows. So as you can see, my eyebrows are very blonde and very sparse. They're almost invisible. It does take quite a bit of time to just fill them in every time I do my makeup, so I'm really hoping that this will just help reduce time when I'm getting ready in the morning and just add a bit of definition to my face. Let's give this a try. Squeeze approximately 2 centimeters of dye colour into the mixing dish. Add 5 drops of activating solution to the dish, and using the applicator mix well to form a creamy consistency that does not drip. Okay, that did take quite a while, but I think I finally got it to the kind of consistency that I need to. It did feel like the dye and the activator weren't quite like meshing together, but I think I have got it to just about the right kind of thing now. I hope so anyway. Okay, so now for the moment of truth. I am just going to whack this on using the tiny little brush that comes with the pack. And I think I'm only going to leave this on for 5 minutes. It says in the instructions to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, or a bit longer if you want a more intense look. So I'm going to start with 5, and I think if it's not quite intense enough, I can always just dye over it again. I hope there's actually enough dye here for both my eyebrows. It doesn't seem like there's very much, but then again, I don't have much eyebrow hair in the first place. It's been 5 minutes, it's time for the big reveal. When I saw ShanXO do a tutorial for like dyeing your eyebrows, she would just use a cotton bud like this and just take off the dye from the very front of her eyebrows just to see if the colour was right before taking it off completely. So I'm going to do that too. Ooh. Oh, it does actually look like it's done something. Alright, I think it's safe to take off. I'm just taking some micellar water on a cotton pad. That's really nice. That's done a really nice job. It's definitely darker, but it's not too dark. I think this experiment has helped me to realise how sparse my eyebrows are. But yeah, I don't think this is too bad. I know they're still quite fair, but they're not invisible anymore. I can actually see where my hairs are. I think I might just put a bit more dye on the tail ends of my eyebrows and then just leave that for another, like, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes and see what that does. I'm just going to wipe away all of that micellar water, make sure my eyebrows are completely dry before I go in with the dye again. So this is after round 2 of the brow dye, and I think that that has really helped just add a little bit more colour to the tail ends of my eyebrows. Things are quite sparse down there, so there's not a huge amount of hair to darken up in the first place, but I feel like for me, this is a really, really nice look. This is just going to help me so much when I'm drawing on my eyebrows in the morning. I feel like now that I can see my actual eyebrow shape, probably for the first time in my life, and I can see a few stray hairs where I need to pluck, and I can also see the areas where I need to calm down with plucking to kind of let it fill back in. But yeah, this is really, really nice. I found this kit incredibly easy to use. Obviously I did read the instructions and watch a few video tutorials before I got started, but I found it incredibly easy. I left it on for 5 minutes the first time and 2 minutes for the tail end the second time. I think when I first put it on, I maybe put a little bit too much like lip balm around the eyebrows, and that might have mixed in a bit, and that might have been when my tail ends just looked a little bit more faint, but still, it still turned out really well. I thought that because it was a dark brown kit, there was a chance of this turning out really wrong, of my eyebrows coming out way too dark, but as you can see, for a grand total of 7 minutes, I've got really nice taupe colour right now, which is kind of the colour that I try to get them when I fill them in with pencil. I think if you have darker hair than me, you could easily just leave this on a bit longer and get the desired result. And I really like that you can kind of take it off in stages and just apply more and leave it on for a bit longer if you want to as well. I think that will really help you get the exact look you want. But yeah, this was really easy to do. I'm really happy with the results. I haven't had any sensitivity or reaction to it. So all in all, I think the Eylure Brow Kit is really good, and I would call this a success. I might even go a little bit darker next time if I feel like it. Anyway, that is everything from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I upload new videos every Sunday at 9 AM. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.